I once asked my father why he became a pilot, and said, "Well, it was to conquer my greatest fear." And I was like, "Gosh, you're gonna make me ask." Okay, so it was your greatest fear flying? And he was like, "No, it was the fear of dying alone." Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Let's rank conquest characters today, because we all need that, don't we? We need that in our lives. You guys have been asking for it for I don't know if you've ever asked for it, but you're getting it. Thanks to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And if you want to support the channel for free, folks, I'm just going to say thank you to you too, because I was just recently accused of never thanking you. So if you like this channel and subscribe and comment, thank you. Someone called you guys the Mounties, which is actually a pretty fun thing, except it sounds Canadian, so let's not do it. Let's get into this ranking, folks. So, from worst to best, there's 20 total Conquest characters, which is a crazy number, actually. So we're gonna rank these. This is the worst Conquest character ever. Now, we don't know anything about Maz, and we're not gonna spend a lot of time talking about her because she goes with pirates that we haven't unlocked her yet. I guess I should just say as a caveat here, just by way of explanation, we're just gonna assume that you have the character that these conquest characters are going with. All right, Maz is probably pretty awful without her team, but let's just assume you have all these things, and if you were to remove these characters from your roster, which what roster would be the most devastated if you did that? So Maz right now, obviously not gonna really be hit at all. Next is Scion of Django. He used to be pretty good in territory wars. He can still do some things in TW, I suppose, if you really want to make the most of your 3 Omicron investment, but you can also just retire him. He likes to just hang out and be on the bench, be a little overweight. It's fine. He's just not doing that much. I give him a pity use in TW, sometimes on Tatooine. But in reality, unless he has a datacron that makes him good, and that's pretty much for all characters, that he just sits on the bench, and that's fine. We've all made our peace with that. SM33 is even now more useful than Scion of Django, just because he can go with whatever pirates are out there. I mean, he's going to be with, as far as I know, he's going to be with Galactic Legend Hondo, which we'll have in a few weeks, I guess, a month, something like that. So we'll see how he ends up doing. I assume he's going to be good and climb the ranks significantly, but right now, he just kind of sucks. Not actually. He hits pretty hard. He's not vital for any reason whatsoever right this moment. Let's see. Robot Legs Maul is next, and he was good. He was a lot better when he was linked to Lord Vader. He's no longer the Lord Vader lifter, which just plummets him. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of his fall from grace with Palpatine way back in the day. Like, he got chopped in half, he got his legs chopped off, and Palpatine's like, I don't really need you anymore. And now Lord Vader did the same thing. He's like, I don't really need you anymore. Like, what's with Maul? Like, he seriously is just going to develop some kind of inferiority complex. He's like, why doesn't anyone need me or want me around? He does go nicely with the dark side Mando team, and I don't mean to say that the team isn't fun or even that it's not good. It's just that it's not vital for anything. There's nothing that they're like, oh yeah, that's what they can do is unique in the game. Like, it's cool, they all assist all the time. Woohoo! Let's all assist. How neat. But they're just it's a pale imitation of like what a Galactic Legend can typically do. You can't really put them on defense in GAC or Territory Wars. They're not really doing much in like Conquest. There's just nothing vital that they do. They're just kind of, hey, that's fun. I mean, I don't know, if you have a relationship and your significant other's like, oh, someone asked them like, what does this person do for you in your life? And they're like, oh, the best part about my significant other is that they're kind of fun. Like, you're probably at risk. Like your relationship's probably at risk, and that's kind of how you describe the Maul Mando team. Luthen is pretty good. So I mean, it gets pretty real pretty quick, right? Like, all of these Conquest characters are pretty good, and Luthen's good. He doesn't go with a Galactic Legend, which is nice in a lot of ways. It's refreshing. A lot of these guys go with Galactic Legends or Galactic Legend level ships or whatever. Luthen doesn't need that. In fact, I don't think there is a team that particularly makes good use of him with a Galactic Legend on it. So we can go with Mon Mothma or Saw. Mon Mothma and Saw can both counter Galactic Legends. They can beat a few different things. Saw is really good on defense, apparently, just all of a sudden. He's really instrumental in helping with the special mission on Kashyyyk in Rise of the Empire territory battles. He keeps doing some pretty cool stuff in GAC, even without a really good Omicron. And with a good Omicron, he's redonk, as they say. I don't know who they are. I don't even hang out with people who say that, but I hear that they say that. So he's pretty good, though. I mean, he is just kind of, he's keeping it like, he has a toe in the luxury pool, right? Like, he doesn't really you don't need him, but he's good enough to warrant gearing him up. Admiral Trench, I was a lot higher on him when I thought we were going to get a capital ship that he piloted, but it doesn't seem like we are. Maybe we are soon. I don't know. Like, what are they doing with ships? They haven't updated ships for like almost a full year. Like, any ship. They haven't released anything for any ship for like a year. And so beyond that, he does really well in TW. Like, he counters a lot of stuff, but you have to put his Omicrons on him, and you have to know what you're doing, and you have to have your guild actually like call him as a counter, which could be an issue with a lot of guilds actually. He's also, he can do okay in territory battles. Like, it's nice to have Watt and Jango be able to stop things from reviving. So he can do that kind of stuff. And the one thing I think is funny is he's kind of a marginal Conquest character as well. And he and Maul are just playing tug of war with Jango Fett. And actually, Maul would also in some instances really like to have Watt on his team as well. So I think like the overlap between Maul and Trench is just kind of funny. I mean, I'm not saying he's not good. In TW, he's great. In GAC, he just mostly doesn't get used, though, unfortunately. And other game modes, he just one of those like several million teams we have that's kind of just starting to fall through the cracks a little bit. The TIE Interceptor is a very cool ship. It does a lot of cool stuff. It's also locked to Imperial fleets, which actually we have a decent number of those, but the Imperial fleets, we just got a pretty big nerf on Chimera. Well, we just got a pretty big nerf like a year ago because they haven't updated fleets. But it doesn't do anything really against much. Like, sometimes it can counter Executor, which is cool. It's the second best fleet, but it's only sometimes and only some versions. So as an off-meta thing, it's cool. Like, it seems like it has more potential and more power than it has. Like, it just seems like it's way more powerful than it actually is. It's cool. at some point it might end up being extremely vital, but not as vital as we would like. And then Scythe is right there, right next to it. Scythe and Interceptor are in the same fleet every time. You really need both of those to be in the same fleet, and so they're basically the same rank, right? Like, let's stop being sad about that for now. Okay, so Jocasta, she's cool. She's part of the new raid, of course. That'll stop being relevant in 6 months, and for ranking and overall usefulness in the game, yes, currently she is important. The raid isn't going to be long-term important for her, though, of course. And so otherwise, Mace and her team, like, first off, her best team requires it's a very expensive legendary level character that doesn't really have any established galactic legend counters in GAC. Like, you can't use it to counter a galactic legend in GAC, really. I mean, maybe something weak, I don't know, but so the team is still pretty good in Territory Wars. It is countering some good relevant teams. Like I said, it's doing decent in Territory War, and you can hit the auto button in territory battles on any of the Jedi nodes. It's pretty good. She's fine. She's good enough. She's part of a strong team. Like, we're kind of edging toward more vital characters and teams, though, right? Like, this is a very strong team. It's not as vital as the other ones coming up, but you know, it's fine. Malicos is here. He's probably one of my favorite of these of all the characters on this list. The problem with him is, like, yes, he does great in GAC on a team that sometimes requires like 7 Omicrons. It's ludicrous speed. This is also a place that you could put Maul, actually, guys, for what it's worth, is right next to Malicos. But yeah, he's great. He's dominant in GAC. I think you can say that. He's still very strong. He was released a long time ago, and he's still killing stuff. And that's it. He's good in GAC. He's dominant in GAC. He destroys things in GAC, and then you don't use him anywhere else in the whole game. He's just like Savage. And that's it. That's all she wrote. He is really strong in GAC. And then let's forget about him every other game mode. So unfortunately, we just kind of have to flush him down a little bit. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, like, I like Malicos so much better than Moff Gideon, but Moff Gideon is also, he's really good in, like, all the game modes. Well, he's pretty good in all the game modes, I should say. Like, he's solid in Territory Wars and Rise of the Empire. Yeah, like, he's fine in GAC, not every time. He's got a nice ability to really mess with teams that have turn meter shenanigans. So like, he's got kind of this ageless quality, and he's got a lot of really nice tools that you can kind of mix and match and swap out. Like, you can put Enoch on the team, you can put the other zombie troopers on the team, you can put another stormtrooper on the team, you can put Death Trooper on the team if you need some way to put Death Mark on things. Like, there's just a lot of versatility in what he's doing and what he can do. So, and a lot of versatility in all the different game modes. Like, he's not nearly as fun to use as a lot of other characters, but he is pretty good. Ben Solo, he's a lifter unit for Rey. He does that. He's pretty useless without that, but I mean, he does make Rey significantly stronger. And if we're assuming that you have Rey in this, then that's pretty good. I kind of like the idea that once he stopped being his name, he immediately died. He had been Solo for so long. He hadn't been dating someone, and then finally kissed Rey and died instantly. So I think that's fun. It's a joke I just thought up just now, guys, just in my brain. Queen Amidala is pretty good. I think I'm gonna get just totally roasted by everyone by saying she's this low, because the team is really strong. It is really strong, but like, of all the characters that we have left, I almost feel like she is really strong. Okay, she's totally, absolutely way stronger than a lot of teams, and yet all the other like she doesn't do anything specifically amazing, right? Like you don't need her for the assault battle that the lover boys are in. You don't need her for like you need her for countering for doing things, for being strong, for countering some cool stuff in GAC and TW. That's great. She's cool for that. Is she absolutely vital for the operation of a team or countering thing? Like, not really. I mean, yeah, she's great. Everything else on this list is pretty vital as well, and I guess I just see her as less vital than the rest. Let's see if you can agree with me here. So Commander Sokatano, if you don't have her, you can't use Jedi Master Kenobi. And if you do have her and you don't have Kenobi, you can use her in a ton of other places. So, like, I feel like Kenobi is a more important team than the Queen Amidala team. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like she is very strong. And okay, so then Razor Crest. You can't really run executor fleets without Razor Crest. Like that just doesn't really work. Razor Crest is super important. It's the second most important fleet. It's a vital fleet. You absolutely need it. And it doesn't seem that glamorous when you look at it. It's like, oh yeah, it's just like one of the many ships on this fleet that is a fleet. And but you can't really use Executor that well without it. So let's see. Same with the Fury class Interceptor. Hey, Interceptor. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good ship on the best fleet in the game. So it's like absolutely vital to have this ship if you want to unlock the best fleet in the game, which you want to, because fleets are super important, even though it's not that fun. And then Darth Malgus. I mean, you have to have him if you're going to unlock Leviathan, because you need someone to fly that little Fury Interceptor ship. So he's probably not nearly as good as a lot of these other ones. So, I mean, you can make the argument that he should be demoted way farther. He is a very strong counter to a lot of different things in GAC, and other game modes, he's not as good. He's fine. He would be ranked way lower if he wasn't a pilot, a vital pilot. And then we have Pointy Teeth Rey. If we like, Supreme Leader Kylo does some awesome stuff, and he does those things even at an even awesomer rate with Rey, like Pointy Teeth Rey, and you get way better banners. She, in theory, can revive things. I've only seen it once. It was the first time I ever used her. I killed something with her and revived someone, and then I haven't done it since. Now, even though I've tried. So in theory, she can revive things. But the whole team is just so much stronger with Rey in all game modes, and Kylo is a pretty vital galactic legend, honestly. And then we have Ezra. He's I don't know if he should be the top or the second to top, but he is very strong. Like, he goes, if you don't have galactic legend Sokatano, that's fine, put him with Rey. If you don't have him with Rey, like a lot of people are putting him with Kenobi right now. If you don't have Kenobi, like he doesn't go that well with Jedi Master Luke, I guess, but like you get the point. He is extremely strong, even without Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano, and all of the Galactic Legends want to be with him, but like on his team. Guys, grow up. But otherwise, yeah, he's very strong, like maybe the strongest. You can let me know if you agree, but I think I'm reserving the top tier for Darth Bane, because he's great in all the different game modes. I mean, not as much in I mean, GAC, he's just ridiculous, but Galactic Legends are by definition overpowered, and Bane on his own kills most of the Galactic Legends. I mean, I don't think they have made a more overpowered character, frankly. Yes, there's a few things he can't counter, but for the most part, he's your get out of jail free card in GAC. He also works really well in Territory Wars. He also works really well in all the other game modes. He's really strong. Is he as strong as Ezra? I guess time will tell. You guys can yell at me in the comments. I'm gonna let you go. I love Conquest. No, that's the wrong thing to say. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Zareth prevails. Zareth loves lamp.